afternoon. I'm Sean Yao and this is One News Now. Another COVID-19 variant which reportedly emerged in Peru has been detected in at least 30 countries. Let's discuss that and other updates from Malacanang with Maricel Halidi, who joins us live from Mandaluyong City. Mase, is this new COVID variant already on Philippine shores, and can you tell us more about its specific threats and characteristics, particularly on transmissibility? Is this the Lambda variant?
Hi, Sean. Yes, we asked that particular variant to Health Secretary Francisco Duque, and he did mention that they are actually monitoring this new variant, but so far it's still a variant of interest and not a variant of concern. The plan of the Department of Health is to continue the implementation of a strict border. If you recall, Sean, recently the IATF has released a list of countries that are considered to be part of the green lane, wherein they can actually impose less restrictive quarantine for those people who will come in from those countries. But of course, they will continue to impose travel ban to those areas that have variants of concern. But in this particular new variant, the Lambda variant, Secretary Duque and Secretary Roque, that so far it's not yet a cause of concern, considering that the origin of this particular variant is in Latin America, particularly in Peru, and considering that we don't have direct flight from Peru to Manila, it is easier for the government to monitor this closely.
All right. Now, some LGUs want to swab immunized travelers, despite the IATF already saying that a vaccination card will suffice. What did officials have to say about this, and has, an agreement been met?
If you recall, Sean, this is not the first time that a local government is somehow contradicting the policy that would like the national government to impose. This happened in the local government of Cebu. We asked this particular incident or this particular concern to a presidential spokesperson, Harry Roque, and he said that, of course, the policy that the national government is imposing must be followed by the local government. If the local officials or the local executives have concerns when it comes to these particular policies, they can coordinate with the national government, and the IATF is willing to accommodate these concerns, and they can discuss this during the meetings.
Right. Did the palace give any update on the vaccination program nationwide? Are we on track to achieve their so-called population protection?
So far, Sean, Deputy Chief Implementer Vince Tison said that we have, or the national government has already vaccinated about 12 million individuals. It's a good progress. But then he also admitted that there are some delays when it comes to distribution of vaccines in different parts of the country. But they are actually fixing these delays. And hopefully they can distribute these vaccines by next week. They admitted that some of the local governments have stopped the implementing or the vaccination program because of the issues on supply. But they assure the public that they are doing their best to get the supplies needed.
All right, on to funding concerns. We have our outstanding loans as a country now at over 11 trillion pesos. That's as of the end of May. According to the BT, or the Bureau of Treasury, did the palace have anything to say about this debt of 11 trillion?
Secretary Roque said that the debt of the Philippines is mid-range as compared to other countries with similar economic status in the Philippines. So far, they are still calm about the issue.
All right, good to hear. Now, did Malacanang also give any comment on President Duterte's inclusion in a Global Watchdog's 2021 list of press freedom predators?
Well, as expected, Sean, they do not agree with the report released about this press freedom issue. Secretary Roque said that so far, despite the fact that some media organizations have been critical of President Duterte, during his stint in Malacanang, he never filed any libel case against any media personality or members of the media. And he did not stop anyone from talking against him. If the issue is about ABS-CBN, Secretary Roque said that this is the decision of the Congress and not the decision of the President. And as far as Rappler is concerned, Secretary Roque said that this is also the decision of the court and not the decision of Malacanang.
All right, thank you so much for all those updates. That was Maricel Halili reporting to us live from Mandaluyong City. Thanks, Maset. In other news, the Foreign Affairs Department has opened more than 177,500 passport appointment slots in various malls across Metro Manila. The off-site passport centers will be located at the SM Mall of Asia, SM North EDSA, SM Aura, as well as Robinsons Las Piñas and Robinsons Magnolia. Each site will be able to accommodate 500 passport appointments daily from Mondays through Saturdays. The appointment slots will be available on the DFA's online system until the end of September. We'll be back with more stories after this short break. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte is seriously considering to run for the presidency in the 2022 elections, according to her regional party, Hugpong ng Pagbabago. Mean Los Baños joins us live from Rizal for more details. So, Mean, what is it really? Is Mayor Sara Duterte running or is she not running?
Hi, Sean. Good afternoon. You know, Mayor Sara Duterte's party, Hugpong ng Pagbabago, believes that the mayor is open to running for president in the 2022 elections. However, they acknowledge that the mayor will not announce her final decision anytime soon. HNP Secretary General Anthony Del Rosario said that Mayor Sara's original plan was to make a decision by October. However, party members advised her that this might be too late since they still need to to choose her running mate. Instead, hugpong ng pagbabago members are pushing Mayor Sara to decide this July. Del Rosario emphasized that Mayor Sara is seriously considering to participate in the presidential race, knowing that she has topped the recent presidential polls for 2022. He also told News 5 that 5 national political parties expressed their intention to unite with HNP. These are Lakas CMD of former President Arroyo, Nationalista Party, Partido ng Masang Pilipino, People's Reform Party, and NUP. Here's what Del Rosario has to say on the matter, Sean.
I believe she is because siya na mismo nagsabi na bigyan siya hanggang October. No? Siguro naman if she was not interested, she would have already said na hindi siya interesado. She's serious about the possibility of running for president. Talagang nasa isipan po niya yun.
You know, Sean, hugpong Secretary General Anthony Del Rosario said that the whole party will be heartbroken if Mayor Sara Duterte will decide not to run for president in the 2022 elections. That's because they believe that only Mayor Sara can continue the programs that have been started by her father, President Duterte. Sean?
All right, thank you so much for that update. That was Manlos Baños reporting to us live from Rizal. And presidential spokesman Harry Roque has hinted at a possible Senate bid in next year's elections. In an ambush interview, Roque said he still wants to stay in public service. Roque pulled out his candidacy for the 2019 senatorial elections due to a heart condition.
Sana payagan ako ng Panginoon ngayon, ha? Dahil kinakailangan ng mga senador ng gitnang Luzon sa mga panahong ito.
The IATF has approved bubble practices for athletes within the NCR Plus. That's according to the Games and Amusements Board. GAB Chairman Baham Mitra tells One News's agenda that professional athletes will now be allowed to train within the area, but only in bubbles. Moving forward, Mitra says the IATF has also ordered the GAB to sit down with the Philippine Sports Commission and the Health Department to come up with a framework for the resumption of sports events that could also allow live audiences.
They have to be in a bubble. But who wants to be in a bubble? It's so hard. Nakita niyo naman, di ba? Merong mga mental effects na, di ba? Merong mga family affairs and all these things. So medyo nag-i-innovate po. Nag-a-adapt tayo sa situation.
Meanwhile, sports analyst Quinito Henson has revealed that the PBA is eyeing to reopen its season at the Inares Sports Arena in Pasig City. Henson said PBA Commissioner Willie Marshall is now looking to propose this move to the IATF and the Pasig LGU.
Commissioner is planning a courtesy call on Mayor Vico Soto to be able to iron out already the way to be able to do that. But of course, this has to be done with the approval of Chairman Mitra, who is here, and also the IATF when it is presented. So I mentioned that, Sito, because you were saying about why PBA teams are practicing in certain areas. It's really because of the conditions imposed by IATF.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.